Responding to invitations from his worldwide following, the Gyalwa Karmapa frequently travels abroad to guide Buddhist practitioners on their spiritual path and to support the Buddhist centers. In 2005, the program focused mainly on Europe. He spent 1 month in France, mainly in the hermitage of Kundreul Ling. More than 100 Europeans have decided to dedicate themselves wholly to spiritual practice. Having taken up the lives of Buddhist monks and nuns, they have found a home for intensive Buddhist meditation and guidance. It is the Gyalwa Karmapa's responsibility to provide guidance for them.
The most important thing is that we always try to develop our own nature, our positive nature, that is. Because from a Buddhist point of view, that all sentient beings, not just us as human beings, but actually all sentient beings, have this very positive nature, that is called the enlightened nature. And as long as we do our very best to cultivate it, we are able to really benefit ourselves and others. And just by doing that, we will create a very positive atmosphere, positive circumstance, so that everything falls into place.
Later, the Gyalwa Karmapa proceeded to teach during a course that took place in Germany, where a couple of thousand practitioners came to receive his blessing. The journey continued to the Ukraine, to London, Slovakia, Hungary, Austria, Greece and Spain. Wherever he goes, hundreds and thousands of people come to receive his spiritual advice and support.
Dingne, Samte, Daten, Tu, Chula, Dane, Bulla, Na.
Everyone wants peace as well as freedom in this world, and this can be achieved through developing compassion and wisdom. The wish that all beings should be happy and without suffering, and a true knowledge of how things are. It is not through improving the outer world in terms of raising living standards or the like that the world peace will be achieved. Our aspirations for the welfare of all, however, must know no boundaries. Our compassion should be a compassion for all sentient beings without exception. This kind of compassion brings about true happiness, and it is my deepest wish that our gathering here today helps to bring about and achieve that state. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
As Khenpo Rinpoche puts it, the Buddha's teachings started to spread in the West from around the 1840s onwards. The teachings of Buddhism, as transmitted in Tibet, have started to become known since the 1930s. Initially, though, they did not spread very widely. In 1974, the 16th Gyalwa Karmapa travelled through Western countries for the first time and taught the Buddhist teachings to many Westerners. From then onwards, Buddhism spread more and more in the West. The 16th Gyalwa Karmapa travelled to the West 3 times, and now the 17th Gyalwa Karmapa, continuing this tradition, has already travelled to the West a number of times.
My aspiration and my motivation is to just simply spread the activity of Buddhism, just generally, and as a human being to try to do my best to contribute in whichever way, positive for everyone.